Today we are going to learn how to do a Japanese moss ball or a Kokedama. First of all, you need to choose a plant. Choose one that is fairly simple to grow, that does not require a lot of care, like an orchid would not do because it wants its roots out in the air. But let's say something like this, a peperonia, or a fern like this. You can even do a succulent. But today I thought we would start with the peperonia. You begin with a twine. We start with a bowl to shape the ball. At the bottom is twine that is going to hold the ball together. After we get the twine in, we are going to line it with sphagnum moss. Now I have soaked the sphagnum moss in water, and once you do that, you take all the water you can get out of there and you mold it into the bowl. Next, we select our plant. You can cut the roots if you want to make it a little smaller and you'd like it sort of in a round shape, and you want to add it some soil around here to place in the moss. And the soil should be 2 parts potting soil, 1 part peat moss, and 1 part bonsai mix. Now, if you don't have bonsai mix, you could use any clay-based soil. Crawfish mounds are excellent. If you have any crawfish living in your area, use their little tunnel. You know how they build a little, well, I should say a little castle on top of their hole, and that is a wonderful material for your ball. So here we go. Once your ball is completed over the top of the plant, pull it out and you have your moss ball. And now you can kind of reshape it if you choose to do that, and tie off the string. And that will do your first securing of your moss. Your next step is to take the twine and to be as creative and as decorative as you choose, and wrap the moss ball. You want to secure it, so you can do it in circles if that's how you choose to do it, and keep going around and make a design. Or you can come up on top and go across this way and be creative and have fun with it. Now, some kokedamas are totally wrapped and you don't see the moss. I personally like the moss, so I try to leave as much moss showing as I think possible in order to have that look. The string will change color as it gets older, and you will take this and you will put it in a saucer and water it once a week by submerging it in water and let it sit there maybe 10 minutes and then let it drain, and that's all you have to do. And you have your perfect Kokedama. This Kokedama is 2 years old, and it's really about ready to be reballed. I want to say repotted. After 2 years, the soil needs to be replenished. So once your Kokedama is about 2 years old, consider giving it some new food. Many ask, can you do a succulent in a Kokedama? And the answer is yes. The only difference is your soil mixture. You need to be sure it's cactus soil, and I would put some volcanic rock or shale in it because you want to make sure it drains and does not get waterlogged. And the other little part, and this Kokedama, I wanted to show you the other part, is I used fishing line to secure it if you don't like the jute wrap. So that's another little creative thing you can do. So make a Kokedama, have your children join you, and have fun.